Karibuni sana. My name is Purity. My profession is actually based on investment. I'm an investment banker, and also I'm here with my colleague from NCBA Bank. We are from NCBA Bank.
My name is Dickson. I sit at NCBA nearly branch. So today we are here with Purity to talk about investment and bank products.
I want us today to talk about a very important topic that many people keep asking. This is a very interesting topic. You can keep your questions maybe at one point when we have time, because I know we have time. I think I can pick the question. I want to basically talk about investment and you. That was the topic I was given today to talk about, investment and you. So investment is basically part of us. Most of the time, the reason we wake up in the morning and the reason we go home late, it is because we want to make something out of ourselves at the end of it all, right? Yeah, that is why we all wake up and go to sleep late, because we want to make some money and invest. If you find so many people, even right here, I know if you talk to someone here, they will ask you, what can I do with what I have? I have some money, what business can I do from home? You know, everyone keeps asking, how can I invest? And that is why we are here today. I will actually diverge to investment in shares, but in between, because I'm also an investment advisor, I will talk to you on how you can diversify in different avenues. So how you can use this tool as an investment that you can save for your retirement, you can save for that home you want to buy, you can even save and put in our accounts, right? So I will go through it and I will show you how even you can diversify to other products. So I am not going to be limited to what I am training you today. So in NCBA Group, we have a product that is called brokerage. I know most of you mumesikia about Safaricom, right? Everybody is running to me right now wanting to buy shares. Actually, the reason you see I am getting in between lost is because I'm still trading. Even when I'm here, I'm in the market. Now, everyone will ask, where can I buy Safaricom? There's an increased demand by people because people have started making money again in the market. This is something that has been going on and on. When the market is low, Kenyans disappear. When the market is high, all of us, we run back, you know. And this product is in our brokerage unit. NCBA as a brokerage. For you to trade in the Nairobi Stock Exchange, you need to have to be a broker, and that is who we are. So you cannot wake up in the morning and go to the Nairobi Stock Exchange to buy shares yourself. You need a broker, and NCBA Group is a broker. So I will go through what we do as in NCBA Investment Bank. Of course, we have so many products. I know many had given me a few to talk about. I'll see what I can talk about today, but I really want to minimize, because this is a very big topic that we need to go deeper so that when I leave here, you know what it is. So we offer investors access to tradable securities, anything that is trading in the Nairobi Stock Exchange. These shares, this is bonds. We advise you on the unit trust. Now, when you want to come to the unit trust, we also have a unit, not on the brokerage, that will do that. When you want to invest your money, you want to put somewhere slowly, there is our money market department in the NCBA Investment Bank. Now, that is for people who are risk averse. I know I will get there and give you those terms that I'm using. So in short, we give you a basket as an investor to pick what is good for you. Yeah, so that you as a person, I will show you how you can make that decision. There are questions we will go through so that you will know what kind of an investor you are. I will even, in between, I can, if you feel like you need to ask something on that and it is on that, you can ask. Now, shares. So basically, you want to be a shareholder of any company, you must buy shares in that. company. And it doesn't matter what you hold. Even if it is 5 shares, you are a shareholder. When they call for an AGM, you will appear there. I know people even up country who will buy a share of even EABL, even if it's 5 shares, so that they can go for the meeting and be given a t-shirt and a cape. So you are a shareholder of that company. And again now, bonds. I know there was a question on bonds, so I will just go through what we offer, but I will not really diverge on all of them. It will be too big. Corporate bonds, we sell corporate bonds. These are fixed income securities, whereby, like we have a company like Kengen. There is a time Kengen was selling their bond. They came to the market, that is them borrowing from the public, and it is you giving your money and getting a certain interest that is paid every 6 months. Yeah. So if they tell you it's 12.5% per annum, they will divide by 2 to pay you every 6 months. So we do that also. So whenever you hear there is a corporate bond, you can comfortably walk to us and we will sell that bond to you. Now we also have government bonds. You've seen government giving a lot of bonds this year, right? Yeah, there has been bonds and last year. This is government trying to raise money. Again, it's a fixed income. You might ask me, why is it a fixed income? It is because you cannot just wake up and withdraw your money. Yeah. And it is always, mostly they are long term. They are long term. You find it's 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years. So we also do this. And then we have rates. Rates, this is for somebody who does not want to go to Naivasha right now and buy maybe land, and you want to invest in the market so that you can invest in real estate, but directly in the market. You don't have to go through that process of buying land. We have a rate already, one rate that has been listed in the Nairobi Stock Exchange. And I'm hoping when I get time I can show you how the market looks like, but I will see on that. So that is also in the market and it is invested. Now this one is traded the way we trade shares. The same way you can walk to my desk and ask me, I need a rate, okay? But of course I will advise you if you should buy or not, depending again on your investment goals. I will tell you how to look at that. And then we have this one, derivatives. This as asset. This is a new product in the market where you buy something in the hope that next year the price will either rise or fall. So it really depends with the way you have decided. If you decide it will go down, it goes down again. If you decide it will go up, so those are some of the products. It's a very new product. So how do I buy shares? That is one question most of you will ask. I will start by this, investing in shares. How do I buy shares? These are the questions now we'll dwell most of the time in. How can I invest in shares in the Nairobi Stock Exchange? The first thing that you need to do in any investment, not only in shares, like I said, I will talk in a bigger pace because of the people who are here so that you can learn in even your own investments. Any investment you make, it starts with making a decision. You have to make a decision. I cannot wake up in the morning and come and tell you, wewe hebu nunua viatu uze. No, it's not possible. Neither can I wake up and tell you, go and buy shares. It is something you as a person need to sit down and decide. I have been wasting a lot of money. I've been misusing a lot of money. But then if you decide today to invest, it's when you will see where you have been wasting money. Before I made a decision to start investing, I was still doing this work. I've done this work for more than 14 years. And I thought I don't have money to invest because I was in school. But one morning I woke up and I said, what am I doing with my money? I noticed every end month with a friend of mine, we would get our pay and we'll go to the nearest Bata and buy 2 pairs of shoes. And those shoes would cost me around, they write 299, but you know it's 3,000, eh? They should just put 3,000. They will always write 2,999, yeah? So we would buy 2 pairs, that is 6,000. I I wondered, 6,000 every month for shoes. I have not even become a millionaire, yeah? So I realized I have money to invest. And I decided every end month, I will be buying shoes in my CDS account. I started investing there, and of course I developed my passion for shoes, and I started selling shoes finally. Because I felt, why should I buy shoes $399 or $299? Why don't I bring and sell and wear them? Yeah? So it is you to sit down. All of you today, by the time I finish this meeting, you realize you're wasting a lot of money. Yesterday you went somewhere and you bought something you do not need for 1,000 bob. And you can buy 100 shares of a company in the market. You went to Masai here. They have become good, they're expensive. You go to Masai here, you spend your cool 3,000 for meat that you do not need tomorrow. Yeah? Please speak for me. I can tell you, all of us can make that decision today to do what? Invest. When you make that decision, then walk to any of the branches or any organization that has a broker and say, I want to buy shares. In this case, NCBA Investment Bank, we are brokers. Sorry. NCBA Investment Bank, we are what? We are brokers. So if you walk to any of our branch and request to buy shares, definitely you will be given a CDS account opening form. Okay? You will be given an account. And if you land at my desk, I will start talking to you. And I will ask you, this question I love asking customers. Thank God they don't come twice to open an account. So I ask, why do you want to buy shares? Is it a decision you made ama umesikia Safaricom imepanda? And when you tell me, I ask you, what is your plan? That is a very good thing. Now, when I know that your plan, because you might tell me my plan is to pay my rent next month, because you have noticed that your money, we'll talk about how to budget for that. You have noticed that the money you had in the month is almost over and you have not paid rent. So you want to come to me and see if it will double and pay rent. It is not possible. Yeah, it is not possible. You need to plan. So after that, we'll go through your risk analysis, and there you will start to know now how to open a CDS account. After that, I will give you forms that you need to fill to open a CDS account. What is this CDS account, Purity? Everybody in Kenya, if you want to buy shares, you must have a CDS account. It is called a Central Depository Settlement Corporation account. The same way, you know, the way you have, let's say now, a central place where maybe money is, central bank and all this. This is a central place for all the shares. If you walk to my desk today and open a CDS account with your ID, and maybe one time you say, I don't want to deal with you anymore, I want to deal with another broker, and you walk to that broker with your ID, it will be the same CDS account. It's like an ID. It is your identity. Unless you use your passport, then the number will be different. I've seen people doing that when I want to buy shares for myself and I want to buy some shares maybe for my child's plan, for education plan. I can open an account with my ID and another one with the passport. But nowadays it is even easier because you can open an account, your account, and open another joint with your child. And it will be a different account because there is something we put, it's a minor account. So you can actually start saving for a child or that thing that you want to do. Now, what are the requirements to open the CDS account? Simple. Your ID, your passport photo, which we can take from our offices, and your KRA PIN. Simple. Yeah, that's simple. We will open that account for you. You do not need to come with money to open the account because this is not a money account. It is an investment account. So basically, anytime you want to buy shares, you put your money, we buy shares for you. So when you bring that, we will give you a document and you will be able to open that CDS account and you are ready to start investing your 1,000 to your millions. So there is no one who cannot open a CDS account. Everybody is eligible. Everybody here can actually open a CDS account and start investing.
So I'm buy shares mahali and lazima nipate broker. Lazima kuna kiwango ya pesa niwalipe nini ama mnaenda aje?
Now, actually that is what I was to tackle. When you buy shares, there is a fee that is not only for broker, but even for the that is deducted from the market. You pay the Capital Markets Authority, the Nairobi Stock Exchange, the broker. But the good thing, it's not too high. It's 2.1% of what you are spending. So let's say I'm spending 10,000 shillings. That is 210 shillings. Yeah. So that is what it really depends. The higher you go, the lower it becomes. Because if you're trading, if I'm buying shares for KCB, worth 101,000. Now my spending is above 100,000. It goes down to 1.8%. That is the whole amount, yeah. But if you're buying one company, certainly 200,000, but nanunua split. If you split, you know you are now spending, you are buying less than 100,000 worth. So the rate will again go back to 2.1. So it depends. And then again, at the end of the month, if the month you're busy, let's say if this month I've traded so many times, you will notice that there's 100 bob that will be deducted from your account. Yeah. So that is standard. I don't trade 1,000 times for the system. So when you put in your money, automatically if you put 100,000, utaiona 99,900. Because hiyo 100 itashikiliwa iweze tumika. Alafu sasa hiyo ingine itakatwa kwa market. It is directly in the market. Yeah. And then the good thing is there is transparency, like say there. So when we sell or you buy, you get a contract note on your email immediately, showing how it has been deducted, the 2.1%. Yeah, which you make more, because when you're making money and you end up making 50 or 30 or 20%, still you're making more than you. But siku zote ukiuza na ukinunua shares, no, I usually say to be on the safe side, 1 shilling is not yours. Sawa. So if you're making 5 shillings, usihesabu nimetengeza shilingi 5, sema tu nimetengeza shilingi 4. So that usione nimetengeza bob alafu kimbipiri tunataka kuuza ama uende tu online uuze ati kwa sababu ulinunua 20 kaenda 21. You are not doing anything unless you have an emergency. Yeah. And then on that on the house, I wanted to pick something on that house. I'm wondering, is that house a commercial property? Are you renting it out? The lower part so it's giving you income.
Yes.
It's being deposited directly kwa account ama unapewa kwa mfuko wako mwenyewe wala.
Wacha nijishukuru. Hapo ndio swali utokea. Yes, mimi wanga nachukua mwenyewe.
What I would advise you because when you have a commercial property, uko mbele. Lakini jipange. Fungua account. Let it be stayed in that account. So that when you come to him, you can tell him, I know why he told you about maybe statements of payments, what do you call it? Bank, because anataka kuona yeye ile pesa imekuwa ikiingia ni ikitoka. So like now I've received a call from my brother, ananiambia kuna mtu anataka emergency loan, nimuulizie ni bank gani. Nimemuuliza kitu ya kwanza, uko na statements. That's what the bank will want to see, and it is not only NCBA. Any bank you walk to, because there are banks even who can build for you, but they will want to see statement. So take advantage of your house. Open an account, wacha pesa hiyo ikiwekwa huko ama wewe mwenyewe deposit. Kama utaki ionekane ni rental, unajua siku zote wanataka hiyo story. Chukua bank kila mwezi. That way you can easily go with the statement and say, I am getting income from my house and this is what I'm getting every month. Hata ukiingia ikitoka haina shida, bora inaingia. Atakupa loan, atashikilia ile anataka.
Si ni ukweli? So kama utakuwa unataka repayment ya 20,000, wewe utakuwa unaishikilia nini? Ama uambie you're even ready now to ask them to pay directly. But at the end of the day, when that building grows, you also grow. So, yeah.
We have, like us, we have an online platform. An online platform, the same way you will go to Facebook, we have an online platform you can go and watch the market. The same way you will go to Instagram and go and find out who has uploaded what. Yeah? You can go and check the market. You can place your orders during the day. You know, you can actually make sure your day is busy with serious things. Then all these things ambayo hizo update na za hawa watu wanataka watch. Unaweza watch jioni. What you don't know unawatajirisha ukiwatch. Yaani umeshinda the all night, unatoka page ya mtu fulani unamaliza. Unaenda ya mwingine unamaliza. Ana make money, anakuambia like and share. Wewe una like and share. Hapa tena umenunua simu juu ya hizo, ndio Instagram uone photos in real sense, yeah? Usione vizuri. But you can actually take that phone of yours and buy shares. Yeah? And sell shares. And do your investment. And tell me, Purity, what can I do? You know, if I open my WhatsApp today, right now, hata nitasahau mko hapa. Purity, what can I buy? What can I sell? You know, it really makes me happy to see people using WhatsApp for the right things. You know, there's an age that reaches, you cannot live in town. It is stressful. And it is so beautiful. If I wish I was retired, I will go back home. You wake up, there is sukuma there is kitungu, fresh. It is such a sweet life, up country. When I want a break, I just go to my mother's house. Hey, life is heaven. You only wonder, why do I really have to go back to work? No stress, no nothing, everything is fresh. You want to sit down there and watch you can do it the whole day. Then you realize you have bills, you come back. But imagine doing that in your retirement. You know, you can take early retirement. There are people who take retirement at 45, at 50. Imagine that time after 50. Imagine you can retire at 50. You will not be sick. Believe you me. Because already umeji. So I see people buying shares every other day and investing. You've seen I've diversified, yeah? This is shares you're buying. Ikifika 100,000, I run for that kashamba nimesikia kako Mariakani. Of course nimesikia kana allocation. So hiyo ni kitu ya kwanza naulizanga iko na title, naambiwa hapana iko lakini iko na allocation. So I go and buy that shamba. I know it will go to 250 or 300. I sell, I come back and buy another share until I get my million. You've seen. You can easily buy, sell, go and do your project. Buy again and go do your project. You want to save to go to Uganda, you can save slowly. Go to Uganda and bring us those shoes. Watu uuza mboga. Nairobi, they have even raised the standards. They employ girls wa kukatakata, wa kufanya nini. So unakuja hapo anakatakatiwa sukuma, anakatakatiwa cabbage, anakatakatiwa mboga. Akitoka hapo, huyu mtu analipa watu wawili. They are doing it on another level. It's only you putting a standard, a higher standard. So I wanted to say you save in shares and go and buy, but unaona hiyo ni kitu unaweza anza hata leo. Hiyo ni kitu unaweza anza leo. Uende pale Kongoya useme Purity, mimi siku hizi nauza packaged tomatoes fresh from the farm. Na umeenda Kongoya pale, mumeshikania. I go early in the morning shopping ya Kongoya. Wala mama wa kuuza, pia mimi nachagua nao nasema nenda kuuza. Tomato ya 200 huwa nagawia neighbors. Yeah, I share with my neighbors. It's a lot. Sio kama kuna mtu ashaienda. Imagine sasa hiyo ukiambia watu wale wanafanya ofisini kwanza kama hawa. Ukimwambia huyu hii tomato nimekuletea package ni ya 100, he will buy very fast because he doesn't know ya Kongoya is. Ambie mama leo nimekusurprise. But in that hiyo tomato umemzuia 100 ni ya 20 bob. Can you see? And then ukishatengeza hiyo 20 bob umemuzia 100. ikatengeza hiyo 8 bob, una save, unaniambia Purity imefika 1000, naweza nunua shares gani? Na kununulia. Wewe unakuwa shareholder, yeye anakuwa tomato holder. You see, that is how you should think as an investor. That thing as money. Let me go away from that. Ukitoka hapa leo bila business idea ni wewe. Mimi at one point nilikuwa naangalia hapo kwetu kwa neighborhood. Nauliza msichana wangu, wewe unaweza uza mboga? Nauliza neighbors, because mtoto anaenda shule the whole day anafanya nini? Namuuliza unaweza uza mboga kweli? Unaweza nisaidia hapo uze mboga? Sasa nyingine naona huyo hata hivyo yeye alikuwa ataka fashion design, nikamwambia ndio ukashone, ushone, utoke kwangu ukaolewe ukafanye kazi yako. You know, that's what I do. I don't believe in staying with someone there. Wacha ajiendeleze. Siku nyingine nikakuja tena nikamuuliza, unajua kuna watu wanafanya mjengo pale, unaweza uza pika chapati na maragwe? You know, these ideas that I see women and men bringing me money from. Namuuliza tunauzanga nini? Mimi uza samaki. That person's portfolio iko 1 million. Unasema huko nje naambianga nyinyi sasa ndio mko na pesa. Sisi huku tunajifanya. Tunajiringa ati tunavaa suta asubuhi na viatu. Money is out there. Sawa. Again, what else as we continue to consider shares? I know I'm thinking about retirement plan. I'm still on retirement plan. Again, with these same shares, you can start farming. Unanielewa? You can start farming. You know why I'm talking about this? I know many of us think a retirement plan ni pale mwisho. You know, we are talking about investing. Retirement is not when you are 60 years. Ndio unakuja unaniambia Purity niko na pension. Actually most of the time nitakwambia uingize hiyo pesa yako money market. Unanielewa? Because that is your last benefit. That is your pension. That money I cannot put it all in the shares. I'll put a small part of it. Because sitaki wewe ukishikwa na attack. Equity leo imefika 50, kesho after 1 week unaiona iko 40, unaniambia mimi nitakufa. Pesa yangu imeisha, imepotea. Nitakuonesha how shares work. They go up and down. No, I want to buy for you shares where you can hold in short term and long term comfortably without fear. Unanielewa? So what I am saying is, as you continue investing in shares, start working on your retirement with the gains that you're getting from there. If it is that shop that you're planning, there is someone who came to me and told me, in the next 5-6 years, I don't want to work where I am. I want to open my own business and move out. Hii job ina stress. So huyo mtu tunaona anaanza already kuwork on his retirement, because he's retired in real sense, whether she's 40 or 50, she's retiring. That is retirement. So start right now. Start planning for retirement when? Now. One thing I noticed, when you go to ask for a loan, any organization, they will ask you, how old are you? Ujua wanaangalia nini? If you're 35, wanahesabu, huyu amebakisha miaka ngapi to retirement? Only 20. Actually 25, see 60 years, Yeah, so the 25 years. So they will give you a loan thinking, huyu ataweza kulipa for 25 years kweli. Imagine he will give you a loan thinking of your retirement. It's true. When I come to you, she will give me a loan thinking of my retirement. But me, I am here saying I will think of my retirement at 60. Already, your retirement is thought about by the people you meet every day. Even when you go to the hospital, they ask you, how old are you? You know what they want to know? They want to find out, huyu hii ugonjwa inaweza kuwa ni kwa sababu ako karibu kuzeeka. So umeenda na mifupa. What are they? They are thinking of even your body retirement. Because your body retires also. It gets tired. But there is no beauty that stopping stress na kila kitu. Mimi I'm praying that by the time I'm 50, Mazee sasa ndio nitaanza kujienjoy, ninunue ile simu nataka, niweke earphones. Mkisema nimeanza kuweka earphone kubwa nikiwa mzee, ni shauri yenu. Because hiyo ndio time yangu sasa ya kujienjoy. Nishajipanga. So that time I can listen to sweet soft music for my heart the whole day and night, and I am relaxed. My legs ziko kwa maji. I will not die early. You will wait for me to die at 60. I will not die at 70. I'm not dying because I've just started my life. Someone told me, a lady I met somewhere on Sunday. I met her somewhere and I asked her, do you do this often? Kuna time saa nyingine nikijisikia naenda nakaa tu kwa steam bath kwa nini, najienjoy pia kidogo, mifupa i relax after stress. And she told me she's almost in her 60s, but she does that almost every weekend because hana stress, she's living for herself. No, she has retired. That lady looked younger than me. She was in a swimsuit. Na mimi hapa nimengangana kuficha katumbo. You know why? When you retire, you take your early retirement and you start relaxing early, your mental retirement. Because already unajua utasumbuka na nyama, hauna shida ya mboga, unajua watoto wako watalipiwa school fees ama wajukuu. Unajua uko sorted. Unanielewa? Uko sorted. At 50 my daughter will still be in school, but I'm sure I'll be able to pay her school fees comfortably. Yani I will have retired from thinking about her school fees. So if at 50 nimeanza kurelax, my friend, utakuwa unanikuta na kadress unashindwa ni ule purity. That's why ladies are getting married to younger people at 50 right now, eh? Amjaona na wanatupea compare. Purity wewe uko hapo tu, hata nikatoto nikamoja lakini mwadhani. Because sisi bado tuko na stress. We are still running. We are still, you know, you take sometimes coffee ni stress. Unaenda unajibonda cake ni stress, ni pressures alive. But if you sort yourself out by 50 years, niache kufikiria pressure ni kukunywa kajinja kangu, kwenda steam bath, kukimbia asubuhi, because I have taken early retirement. But it depends with the investment decision I make when? Today. Hata watu wakiona niko na katumbo but nimeanza kujiinvestia, ni sawa. Kuna time nitapata time ya kwenda gym kuslim. Si ni ukweli? Ni ukweli. But sisemi hatu watu wajiachilia, hapana. Your health also is your investment. Sawa. That is the biggest investment you can make. You will not be able to plan for retirement now your health is bad. Utakuwa unatumia pesa yote hospitali. Treatment is expensive. It is expensive. I hope akiongea juu ya, you had asked about insurance, eh? I think he will tackle. If he doesn't, I will see it. That is also investment plan. Insurance, I will deviate from shares. Insurance is your investment plan. It has really supported me. Insurance, yani unatoka hospitali unaona bill unasema Mungu wangu, I lost my sister the other day, the bill was big. Nikasema, thank God for insurance. Invest in a good insurance. And good thing, we fund insurances also. We can pay for your insurance, ulipe polepo, atawaelezea. Factors to consider when considering a broker. Nitaenda hapo nimalizia hapo, nichukue break aseme kidogo juu ya products, nikunywe maji, si ndio? Alafu nirudi ndio nisichoke sana. And also I check on. So, factors to consider when you are looking for a broker. Simulisikia nikisema accessibility of the broker. Thank God NCBA is very accessible. Very extremely accessible. We are accessible. That's why I said I will give you not only my number, I'll give other numbers. We are accessible at any time. Even right now there are people who are accessible on my behalf. Sele niko hapa. Again, look for stability. Yeah? A good broker has a good back. Yani, it has a good support. It has good support. Yeah? NCBA Investment Bank, nitaonesha baadaye what we boast of. We boast some of this. I will show you so that when you're making your investment decision, you make as a individual. Ndio usiseme mimi alituambia investment ni decision yako. Na hata ukitoka hapa, by the way, opinion ya mtu mwingine hapa achana nayo. I always tell my client, listen to your investment advisor. Because nimeona watu mtu anatoka anasema mimi niliambiwa hiyo company itafungwa kesho. Unamuuliza na nani? Nilisikia tukiwa saloon. Gani? Ukisikia zile mtu alikuwa anasema, imagine mtu anasema company, hata Safaricom simulisikia kitambo watu wakisema ati hiyo share haitawahi amka. You imagine today it's a 43. Watu wakapanic wakauza mpaka ikaangusha market mpaka 2 bob. Watu wengine wakakimbia wakanunua 2 bob, watu walinunua na 2 bob, ikafika 6 bob watu wakanunua, ikafika 10 watu wakanunua. Na 4 bob unaona. Na ni watu, si ni watu walikuambia? Ni watu. Don't listen to people, listen to your investment advisor. If I have not told you, please don't do it. But the good thing about me, mimi wasikulazimishi, nakwambianga ona usiuze, ipatie tu time. Hii company ni nzuri. I cannot tell you of a company that I know will go down tomorrow. And all the companies in the market are vetted. The only thing is every company has a different season. So get to a stability, alafu convenience and transparency. I want to buy shares seated and go to my phone and say, niweke order niseme buy, sell. Surely. I want convenience. This is an era of convenience.
As I said earlier, mine will be so brief. Ndio tuachilie wale wanaenda kubuy shares Sikia wengine already washaanza kuangalia kuna pesa ngapi so that they can get shares sawa. So meanwhile, as you going to buy shares, I do personal banking, NCBA. I sit at Nyali branch, City Mall. I go straight to NCBA bank product that we offer on personal banking. We call it pre-approved companies. Pre-approved companies, these are the companies that are surrounding us as NCBA, either SMEs, corporate. As long as they are companies, they surround us, we call them pre-approved companies. So I'll go straight to the products that we offer. We have different kinds of products that we offer in terms of accounts, personal accounts, savings, and SME accounts. I'll go direct to salary account. Now, this is an account that we give to an individual for maybe your salary payment. Ni umeajiriwa, you want to receive your payment, we offer a product called salary account, current account. Now it has mobile banking. That's number one. Mobile banking inamaanisha you can access your account from your comfort. Number two, you can do transfers to from your account to M-Pesas. You can do RTGS. You can do payments, DSTV. You can do KPLC, water, Jambo Jet, Safaricom airtime, and Airtel airtime. You can buy from your mobile banking. Number two, our salary accounts, they don't have monthly ledger fee. We don't charge the accounts. We only have something called processing fee. But for now, we kind of waiving it. Previously it was 210, but now we're trying as much we can remove it. So the salary account, it's a current account. It's a completely current account. You can get checkbook, ATM. ATM you get up when you're opening the account, but checkbook it's upon request. ATM we charge at 500 shillings plus the excess duty of 100 bob. That one is charged upon opening of the account. Now we insist if you can deposit for the ATM so that you can receive your ATM even before your salary is cited in your account. We do discount on swiping. We don't charge when you are using our ATMs. When you are shopping, any supermarkets outside, any boutique, anywhere you're buying with our card, they are Visa branded. We don't charge. Air ticket, petrol station, fueling your car, we don't charge that. So it's because we want to secure your money. You don't need to go with cash around. So tunataka uwe na hiyo convenience ya unaweza access your money any point of shopping, any point of buying anything. You can access your money without carrying cash. Sawa. Number 2, we have savings account. It's we have for young as little as from 6 months to adults. Our savings account za watu wazima we call them gold accounts. That is from 18 and above, we call them gold accounts. For young, we call them junior savings account. They don't have a monthly ledger fee as well. We don't charge at all, so that's a good thing. Number 2, you can earn interest with this account. Sawa. So as little as from 5,000 kama ni ya watoto, you start earning interest. Our interest is monthly. Now it's being prorated because of the annual rates. So inakuwa prorated monthly depending on what you have in the account. For adults, it's 20,000. If you have 20,000, you start earning interest. So when you have that small money, maybe unasema niko na 1,000, I need to get 5,000 so that I can buy shares. You can keep your money there. Sawa na haitaguzwa. Number 3, the savings account, you can still access it on mobile banking. Sawa, you can access it on mobile banking. We only allow one withdrawal per month, which is free. We don't charge you, so we give you one free withdrawal. Other banks may give you maybe 3 once in 3 months. Yeah, so as we give you once in a month and it's free, you can access that over the counter. We don't give ATM because we want at least to push you to save. Sawa. So tutaki uanze ku access umesave leo kesho ushazitoa, so pia you can also borrow loans from us with this savings account. As you can see, borrowing again is 95% of your balance as security. So you can borrow, you fix the 95% of the money that you have, then you get money. Even if you pay in 3 months, you can still access another one. So inaweza kuwa ni kama frequent, like the overdrawn. You see the way, the overdraft, the way you do overdraft. So inaweza kuwa the same way. Sawa. Number 3, so this one I'll not touch about on this one. I'll go to asset finances. This is another product that we offer, and we are good at this in the market. We offer our asset financing, and the rates are 13%. 13% for available car dealers scheme, at 14.71 for a non-scheme dealership. So we have dealers that we have scheme with. We've partner with like Isuzu, Toyota Kenya, Mitsubishi. Those are the zero mileage cars. Zile tunapatia asset finance. For second hand cars is unapata showroom, small cars and everything. We offer at 14.71%. Sawa. So one thing you'll need to know ni tenor. It's up to 60 months for the new units, 48 months for the second hand cars. Oldest for now even 2014. So if you are buying a car, umeenda showroom, ume identify a car, make sure you know the manufacturing date of that car. Then you come with something called, we call pro forma invoice. So we finance against that pro forma invoice. We can finance up to 80% for second-hand cars. For new units, we can go up to 95%. So that one comes ukishapata hiyo pro forma invoice, right? You can also borrow the asset finance as a joint application, you and your partner. So something it can be done. Also, si lazima uwe umebank na NCBA. You can be banking with another bank and you want to be financed, asset finance. So that one we offer. You only require for 1 year statement so that we can analyze and advise you on how you can qualify. So the maximum for the second-hand cars nimesema ni 80%. So it can go 70, 60, 50, depending on the turnovers of your account. Features pia za property finance, plot purchase, interest pia ni 13%. That one, it's different from asset finance. It's 13%. Tenor 60 months. Limits on amount, no maximum, depends on the ability to pay. Minimum amount ni 500,000. And we only finance plots with title deeds only. And the title deed should be reading your name. That is, if you are financing you, the title deed should be under your name. That's the property finance. You have identified a plot, not construction, property plot purchase. You've identified the plot and you want bank to finance you to buy the plot. So we do a search. We identify if that land is for the one who is selling the land to you, and we confirm it's under his name so that we can do the plot purchase, then we do the construction. Requirement, you need to have, if you're employed, you need to have 3 months payslip, 6 months bank account, if not NCBA. If you're not banking with us, you need those 6 months. ID, we call them KYC, ID and KRA PIN. Letter from your HR, introduction letter. Spouse consent, if married or single status, affidavit. If you are doing joint application. Then we have marriage certificate, yes, spouse ID and KRA PIN if it's a joint. Another product that I'll mention, it's not here. Yeah, it's called Go Banking. It's a new product actually. It has two weeks. It's a new product. It's working well. It's a current account actually. We call it current account for SMEs, those small medium enterprises. Maybe you have a small business. You have small money that's coming in. You are selling jewels. You are selling, those small incomes that you are getting from your maybe you can call it low income. Yeah, we have that account. It's called Go Banking. Go Banking, we don't have monthly fee for it. We give you a checkbook. We give you ATM upon request. Sawa. Number 2, that account you can access from where you are. You can access mobile banking. You can access internet banking. So it's a free account. Doesn't have charges at all. A Go Banking account. Now it's different kidogo with the Sarai account, because Sarai account, it's specifically for Sarai account. For your salary. So we'll need a letter from the employer to show that you want to open a salary account from NCBA. So that's different. For Go Banking, you don't need a letter, but for this one, you need a letter to show that you work with that particular organization and you want to open a salary account.
So that one is specifically for salary account. So the last product I'll talk about is a product we call prepaid card. I have it here. So this one, you can see I don't have it on the slideshow. It's called prepaid card. Now prepaid card, it's we call it a shopping card, basically a shopping card. It has 3 wallets. It has Kenya shillings, it has euro, and then it has USD. So it has those 3 wallets in one card. So you don't need 3 cards for Kenya shillings, for USD, and for euro. You only need that one card for all those wallets. Now the good thing with this card, you don't need to carry cash around. Also, you can deposit your money, you can swipe at any merchant as long as it's Visa branded, because the card is Visa branded, and it's free. It doesn't charge you to swipe using the card. So the card also doesn't have monthly fee, doesn't have a ledger fee. We don't charge for the card. The only thing we charge you for is purchasing price for the card. It's 500 shillings only. The card also, it's active in the next 3 years upon the time you bought the card. If you buy it today, you have another 3 years to have the card. Now what happens after 3 years? The card expires. Now you come to any of our branches countrywide, you request for card replacement. So if you had money in the previous card, we always do a transfer. All the funds that you had in the previous card, we transfer to the new card. So since we have all the information, we just need the new information for the card. So we'll just transfer the funds from the new card, from the old card to the new card, right, together. The only thing that we need to have this card, we only need your ID, KRA pin, and your passport photo size. That's what we need for you to have the card. It's we can activate immediately. Within 2 hours the card is active. How to deposit to this card? You can deposit using a pay bill. It has a pay bill number, so you can deposit from your M-Pesa to this card. You put the account number, and then you put the pay bill number and the amount, and the card immediately will be loaded. Also, you can walk in with cash. You can walk into any of our branches and deposit to your card, like just a normal deposit. You walk in. Which one? So you can walk into any of our branches with cash and deposit your card immediately. Now this card, it's not linked with any of your accounts. It's only linked with your mobile number. So there's no point. So most of people say, let me use this card for my shopping purpose only. So if you have maybe monthly shopping you do, you load to this card, and that's all. So even if hackers work, or people who hack accounts, cards, and everything. But for this one, even if you have like 10,000 for shopping, hata mtu akihack atapata tu whatever is inside this card. But when someone hacks one of your ATM, he can access all your money, even from other ATMs that you have or other accounts that you have, because you've linked the mobile number that you're using with that ATM with other account numbers, so it's very easy for them to, but it's on a rare cases, so it doesn't happen easily. So so for this one, it's for even if someone tries to hack your card, they only access this card. If it happens, that one can happen. So unakuta they can only access money in this card. So that's why tunaita shopping card. You put money that you want to use. not all your money that you want to. In fact, we advise if you can have maximum of 100,000 in this card, that's okay. Maximum, if you want to, maximum. If you have 100,000, that's okay for shopping. Sawa. Yes. Yes, maximum. Minimum you can have even 50 shillings in this card. Yeah. Let me a good thing about this card. For those who pay Netflix, there are those people who purchase online products from your comfort. So this card, you don't need to, like the normal way of doing things. If you have your card, like if you have your ATM, you are buying something online, kuna zile number unaitisha hapo nyuma ya ATM, the 3 numbers. So it's in Kenya, your ATM is in Kenyan shillings. So what they do, they convert. If you are buying something for like, let me say like $20, they convert with the market rate. So market rate inakuwa tu, actually it's the lowest. Market rate inakuwa the lowest ever. So the good thing about this card, you can walk to any of our branches and you see, since you are our customer, we can give you good rates. So when you are buying something for $20, you can go with Kenya shillings equivalent. Then unasema you want to get a good rate, you want to deposit $20 in this card. So when you are purchasing whatever you're buying online, you will select, it has the 3 wallets. You will be able to select USD. So they will pick the $20. So there is no any conversion that will be done from there. The same case applies to euros. If you're buying something in euros, you can deposit, you can come to our branches with the Kenya shillings equivalent, you deposit to euros with a good rate, of course. Then when you're buying online, they'll just pick from the euro account. Right, together. Then you can be able to access, we have a portal whereby you can access this card on your comfort. You can check your balances on all the wallets, Kenya shillings. It doesn't mix them, so you can see Kenya shillings, you have this, euro you have this, and USD you have this. And also you can be able to check your statements from there. Even for 1 year, you can be able to view. You can even request, then view from there. Sawa. As I said, if you need this card, you only need your ID, KRA PIN, and your passport photo. Right, together.